By 1950, the Korean War was nearly over, and the UN and the US were losing.
The front has been steadily shrinking from the time the Reds attacked and captured Seoul, the capital, then Suwon, and in the fourth week Taeyon after bitter fighting. Rearguard actions followed until the United Nations forces established an 80-mile perimeter around the port of Busan. If that can be held, all the rest may be recovered.
Everything depended on holding this line. Busan was the only major port still in friendly hands. Through it flowed reinforcements, allies, tanks, ammunition, and also rations of food. If the perimeter were to fall, there would be no setback positions, and Korea would fall.
From early August to mid-September 1950, the perimeter came under relentless attack. North Korean forces, around 98,000 strong, threw themselves at UN positions along the Naktong River. They were determined to break through before American reinforcements could arrive to their aid.
Despite being pushed to the brink, the UN had two decisive advantages: air power and logistics. From Busan's port, a steady stream of troops and equipment had arrived. The United States aircraft destroyed bridges, supply lines, and troop concentrations, limiting North Koreans' power and momentum.
I address you with neither rancor nor bitterness. In the fading twilight of life, with but one purpose in mind: to serve my country.
But there was one man who believed that the war could still be won. General Douglas MacArthur was that man, one of America's most famous and controversial commanders. MacArthur had proposed a plan many believed to be impossible.
MacArthur's idea was simple in theory. It was to land far behind the enemy lines at Incheon, since it was close to Seoul, and from there cut off the North Korean supply routes. But Incheon was one of the most dangerous landing sites in the world.
One of their main problems was the selection of troops to take part in the invasion, since the United Nations forces then engaged in Korea were sufficient only for the defense of the Busan perimeter.
Military leaders warned MacArthur that the plan would be a failure. The tides at Incheon could trap ships. The harbor was too narrow. The seawalls were too high, they said. Many officers believed that MacArthur was crazy.
But sir, the landing is too dangerous.
The arguments you speak of make my plan have doubt. The whole plan is to have the element of surprise with us.
The Korean People's Army, also known as the KPA, believed that victory was close.
높은 산 깊은 물을 박차고 나가던 사나이 긴 곳에는 밤낮이 없다. 불났은 절거 밑에 충성의 불 타고 내 부산까지라도 밀고 나가자.
미국인들은 가졌다. 머지않아 이 반도는 우리의 것이 될 것이다.
On September 15th, 1950, thousands of troops moved towards Incheon. The success or failure of the war depended on the outcome of this mission. At dawn, American Marines stormed the beaches of Incheon, Against all odds, the goal was met. The element of surprise was taken into account.
Air wing, only sporadic resistance was encountered.
Soon after Incheon, UN forces recaptured Seoul. The North Korean advance collapsed.
Incheon had been taken against light resistance. While the Korean forces cleared the city, the United States forces started toward the Han River and towards the city of Seoul. There was no definite enemy defense line on the road to Seoul, only small pockets of communist resistance. The UN forces advanced and cleared out the rice paddies near the village of Wachira.
On 18 September, a launch neared shore between Incheon and Seoul. Aboard was General MacArthur. He was met by Major General Edward M. Almond, commander of the 10th Corps. As General MacArthur came ashore, he was greeted by Major General O.P. Smith of the 1st Marine Division.
They had cleared the greatest barrier between Incheon and Seoul. Now they had lost no time heading toward the former capital. Meanwhile, part of the South, the 8th Army, led by General Walker, broke out of the Pusan perimeter as communist troops were cut off from supplies and reinforcements by the 10th Corps. The Reds in South Korea were on full retreat, and one of the major objectives had been achieved.
MacArthur's aggressive leadership divided Americans. Some viewed him as a military genius. Others believed his actions risked a global war, claiming him to be a psychotic maniac. The landing at Incheon changed the course of the Korean War. It remains a reminder of how one risky decision can alter history forever.